What's going on there, guys? We back with another one, and today we have none other than Steven Jackson apologizing to Kwame Brown after I want to say a years long feud because they haven't really been saying too much about each other here lately. But at a time there, a few years back, it was a lot of back and forth going on, especially between Kwame and Matt Barnes more so, and Steven Jackson was saying catch you in traffic and all that, and but we ain't gonna review that today because today Steven Jackson has apologized, and one of the things I want to do is highlight the positivity when it comes along as well in these feuds because this is what you want to see, right? You don't want to see people get out there and something. Well, a lot of people do actually, but I don't want to see nobody get out there over something dumb. If you ain't protecting your family or something like that, don't need to get violent. Grown men should be able to talk, have a viewpoint and opinions, and then move on from it. Whether you move on together, cool, or just agree to go your separate ways, but that man should be able to go home and you should be able to go home at the end of the day. We're gonna listen to Stack 5, man, what he had to say to Kwame Brown, but also, he's not forgiving everybody. And I know Stephen A has been one he's been going at lately, so maybe he's talking about him, but let's check it out.
Hey, what up, world? I see the shift. I definitely see the shift, man. We losing a lot of people right now, but I see the shift. You know, I seen Trick and Rick Ross squash their beef. I think that's beautiful, bro. Black men, it's time for us to do what's not expected of us, right? And that touched me to see Rick Ross and Trick squash their beef because they are two big people in our culture. They have a big name and a big influence. So I want to follow suit. I've been thinking about it for a while, and I even texted him before, but the only person I feel like I owe a public apology to is Kwame Brown, because that was my little brother. We played together in the NBA on teams, and we was real cool. And the joke that we made a joke on, we would say in locker rooms all the time, went a little too far, and he got tired of hearing it. And I had to look at it from his side. So I'm publicly apologizing to my little bro, and I think everybody should wake up and do that in men relationships. And I can't lie to y'all and be real with myself. I ain't cool with everybody, and I ain't gonna be cool because I don't stand for sucker shit. And there's a lot of sucker shit going on, and there's a lot of shit that people let slide to confirm their narrative, right? We ain't selling our soul. We ain't done no sucker shit, but the sucker shit is still going on. And a lot of times, if you don't address the sucker, and if you don't address the people who doing the sucker will become contagious. And then the youth will start believing that the sucker is the way to go. Right? Point blank. So, yeah, I'm willing to squash certain shit with certain people, but I'm human. There's still some people I don't fuck with, and I'm going to stand on that. Sorry, I ain't perfect.
So Stack wanted to make sure that everyone knew that this was specifically for Kwame Brown, an apology for him, and not necessarily everybody in the media space or wherever it is that he has a problem with. He's gonna stand on, them still feuding. I would say if it's no immediate threat to your family, they aren't slandering your name, and nothing is actively happening, then just let that go. Either you ain't gotta apologize to everybody, you ain't gotta go track everybody down, but you can let bygones be bygones with some of the stuff. Maybe he was alluding to Sebastian Telfair after the thing that Sebastian just pulled a few weeks ago, which was kind of foul, the Stack 5, especially, with his cookies and all that stuff that he had. Um, didn't try to charge Stack 5 when some of the guys started eating some. So, um, you know, maybe that's what Stack's talking about. But he is squashing it with Kwame Brown, and Kwame, I think on his channel said, he willing to do it because they always had a decent relationship when they were playing together. I want to say the team that they played together on. I don't know if Kwame was with Golden State when he was there. I don't think so, but probably the Hornets most likely is the team that they played together. Or maybe was it the Bobcats back then? It was the Charlotte team. So It might have still even been the Bobcats back then. I think it was because I remember how the jerseys look in my head now. And so they've always had a good relationship. Maybe we'll see Kwame on All the Smoke. Maybe Stack will come on Kwame's show. We would all love to see that. Uh, Not that we have to see the apology, but just to see them talk about the game, give their insight on the game of basketball. The way Gil comes on there sometimes, I just like to hear guys who played in the league talk about the game of basketball, because they have a deep knowledge and locker room experience that we can only speculate, right? They talk about the game, but they also can tell you about the injuries people had and, what went into what was going on in their lives outside of the court that may have contributed to some of the things, some of the product we see that actually came out on the court. So, I think brothers are stronger together, and so I would love to see. I'd even love to see him and Matt Barnes chop it up. It's been a while now. Matt Barnes, he talked about wanting to box and all that stuff. But I think so far removed from it at this point, I think everybody should be able to sit down because nothing actually happened. People spoke and said things, but nothing actually happened. You know what I'm saying? So KB said he'd be willing to talk to him too when I saw the video on his channel. So yeah, man. Let me know what you guys think about this apology though, and I love to see this type of stuff, man. So let me know in the comments how you feel. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Till next time. Peace.